friends, welcome back to my English classroom channel. In the last two videos, we saw the earlier three stanzas of the poem Stopping by Woods. So now we are going to see the last stanza of this poem. Okay, so be ready with your book, pen and pencil and follow the instructions. So as usual, first I read the last stanza loudly. What you have to do, you have to pay attention to those lines and try to understand them too. Okay, I read it loudly. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. So here ends the loud reading of the last stanza. So friends, as usual, what you have to do, you have to pause the video here and read that last stanza silently. Till then, I will write some words as well as some questions on the board. Okay, so continue your reading. Do pause the video and continue your reading. Okay friends, I hope you follow my instructions and your reading is over now. So now we can look at the board. Here is one word already written. To keep promise. It's a phrase. To keep promise means to follow the word. Shabda parne, vachan parne. To keep the promise. It's a phrase. PHR means phrase. And one easy question is written here on the board. Do write this question as well as this word in a notebook and also find out the answer of this question. Quite easy one. Okay. So I start teaching the last stanza. So the first line. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. This question based on the same line in the first line of last stanza. So I again read it. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. Now read the question. The poet gets attracted by the woods. True or false? What do you think? How is the statement? True or false? You can take the reference of first line of the last stanza. Yes? The answer is true or false? Answer is true. Answer is true. Means the woods are lovely. Lovely means attractive. Means the poet gets attracted towards that wood. Those woods are really attractive, beautiful, and because of that, the poet wants to stop there. His mind says to stop there for a while. Okay. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. Woods are attractive. Poet wants to stop there. But, see the second line. But I have promises to keep. Friends, first I am going to tell you word to word meaning. Actually, this stanza has implied meaning too. The first we will see word to word meaning, and later on again we will see the hidden or implied meaning of those lines. Okay. So see, second line. But I have promises to keep. Here I means who? The poet. But the poet says that he has to keep promises. He has to follow his words. He has to do lot of work. So can he stop near to that wood for longer time? Answer is no. Though his mind gets attracted, but he can't stop there because the poet has to do lot of work, has to keep the promises of others. Third line. And miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Word to word meaning, means the poet has to cover up miles, longer distance he has to cover up. So he can't stop there. It's evening time, very soon the night is about to fall. So the poet has to travel, has to cover up that longer distance, miles of that distance, before it completely gets dark, before the sleeping time comes, before the poet has to go to bed, he has to cover up that longer distance. Friends, actually, here ends the last stanza word to word meaning. But there is not only word to word meaning. Those lines have implied meaning. Or we can say the last stanza is nothing but the actual message that poet wants to convey through this poem. मूळ गाभा आहे कवितेचा खरा मेसेज लास्ट लाइन्स मध्ये आहे मीन द लास्ट stanza. So friends, now we will see hidden meaning or implied meaning. So again focus on it. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. Here friends, here the woods are, see the question, the woods are just like dash dash, just like dash dash in the life of poet, even in the life of us. Okay, can you guess the exact word that can be written over here? See, the woods are just like dash dash for the poet, even in our life too. I'll give you some options. See, the first option, temptation, temptation. Second option, aim of life, aim of life. Third option, place to you. Here I have given you three options and you have to select one of them. See, the woods are lovely, dark and deep means the woods are just like dash dash. Select one of them. The woods are just like dash dash in the life of poet, in the life of us. Which word is exact word? Aim of life, place to live, or temptation? Which one is correct? The correct answer is this one, temptation. We can make it plural. Temptations. Do you know the meaning of word temptation? Temptation means the things that attract you, the things that distract you from the aim of your life, from the path of your life. अशा बाबी ज्या तुम्हाला तुमच्या ध्येयापासून विचलित करतात, डिस्ट्रॅक्ट करतात, they are called temptations. In Marathi, temptation means मोह, मोहात पाडणाऱ्या बाबी, भुरळ पाडणाऱ्या गोष्टी. So here those woods are just like the temptations. Those woods attract the poet to stop there. Those would try to divert the poet from the path of his journey, on the path of his life. So the poet says, second line, but I have promises to keep. Poet can't stop there. We should also avoid such temptations in our life. On the path of our life journey, on the path of our success, there may be many more such temptations like that wood. They may attract us, they may divert us, and if you get diverted, we may miss our path of life, we may miss our aim of life. So friends, just like that poet, we should avoid such temptations. So the poet also wants to do the same thing. He says, but I have promises to keep. Means, poet stop there. Though poet gets attracted towards temptation, he can't stop there. He has to do lot of work, lot of things in his life. Lot of things maybe for himself, maybe for others. So he can't waste his time. And see, but I have promises to do means the poet has to do many more things. Poet has to give promises that he has given to others. And miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Friends, here miles means the journey of life, lifespan. That is called journey, pravas, जीवनाचा प्रवास. The poet has to cover a longer distance. Here distance means the life period. Before he goes to sleep. Again here sleep word. This word has also got another meaning implied. Here sleep means not that thing we every day get at night. When we go to bed. That is not the word meaning poet expects here. Here sleep means death. End of life. So friends, see the last two lines. And miles to go before I sleep means the poet wants to say that before he dies, before his life ends, he has to fulfill his own dreams. He has to fulfill the works of others. He has to follow the words. He has to follow the promises he has given to others. We as a reader should also do the same thing in our life. The very simple message the poet wants to say that we should not get distracted by temptations in our life. It's very common to have such temptations, but we should neglect them and we should continue our journey of success until our death comes. Means till the end of life we have to travel the journey of life. We have to keep promises. We have to do our duties, responsibilities and works. Okay, got it? Here ends this poem. I hope you have understood the whole poem. If you don't, you can ask me anytime. So friends, have a nice day. You can take rest until I send you the next video. Till then, have a nice time. See you. Bye bye.